I'm Fran Boshell, and this is the CHC Insider. This week, hitting the bike trails, a Jesuit-turned-activist, and the departing dean's thoughts on CHC. The Insider begins now. Next year's freshmen will all be reading the book Heroic Leadership by Lowney, a former Jesuit who switched to banking. The author was on campus last week, and I spoke to him about the book. What do you hope that first-year students get out of the book Heroic Leadership?
The first thing would be that I hope people engage with it. You know, in other words, whether they hate the ideas or they like the ideas, it makes them think. So that's always the first thing. Second thing I would say is that, you know, a clear theme of the book is that every person, in a way, has a leadership opportunity and responsibility. It doesn't matter what their job is, how important they are, whether they're a freshman or a senior, class president, or just one of the other students. And so, you know, a key idea that I hope people would take away from the book would be to think about what does it mean to lead? And to think about, okay, look, I'm here as a freshman. I probably don't consider myself a leader, but I ought to consider myself a leader, and maybe to think about some of the possibilities of how I can lead here at this college.
Lowney is also the founder of an organization called Pilgrimage for Our Children's Future, which raises money for education and healthcare in impoverished nations. It began with his own journey.
Decided I wanted to go on a famous old medieval pilgrim trail that goes across Spain for about 500 miles, and it ends up in a town called Santiago de Compostela. By Christian tradition, this is where the relics of St. James, the Apostle, are. I wanted to try and do it walkathon style, you know, where you ask people to pledge a certain amount of money for each mile you walk, and all the money we raised benefits education and healthcare projects for children in the developing world. So that's our children's future. So I did my walk across Spain, and I was contacted by a couple students at Boston College who just found their way to me, and they said that they wanted also to do the pilgrimage across Spain. You know, they were going to walk to Santiago de Compostela. It's a great thing to do for a vacation. You know, some people will have some time in the summer. If you have 30 days, you could do it. It'd be fun. You learn a lot. Historically, it's very interesting. You could raise a lot of money. So maybe we could get some griffins also to soar. Yeah.
To learn more about the pilgrimage, visit pocf.org or chrislowney.com. Now for a different kind of journey. The Insider's Mike Reid and Dan Kellen saddled up and hit the bike trails in Fairmount Park.
This is Mike Reid for the CHC Insider, signing on a bike today down in the Griffin's Den. It's a great day, CHC, to go outside and get fit. It's your turn, CHC. We're going to hit the trails and show you what it's like. There are a number of mountain bikes available for any CHC student to take out. The Fairmount Park Trail is only a short ride from campus and down a small flight of stairs. The trail extends all the way to the Art Museum and can be a very scenic route with a view of the classic Indian, or you can really hit the trails. Trails are the best in the greater Philadelphia area, with some steep inclines and fast drops. There's even a small section of dirt jumps for your mountain biking enjoyment. This can be a challenge for almost any mountain biker because of the steep declines and sharp turns, as well as the trees that always seem to get in the way. So CHC, if you're looking to get out and enjoy the weather, make sure to ride the Fairmount Park Trail. Mike Reid, out.
Dr. William Walker, Dean of the Faculty, has been a familiar face around campus. After a decade at CHC and a distinguished academic career, which includes writing 4 books, Dr. Walker is retiring at the end of this school year. The Insider's Mike Reid spoke to him about CHC and his future plans.
So, Dr. Walker, thank you for coming on the show today.
My pleasure.
Can you tell us the transition from an all-female school to an assimilating males? How's that been for the school?
The arrival of men and more women on the college campus has transformed Chestnut Hill, made it more vibrant, more diversified, and I think it's been a change for the good. We were in a very, very difficult position in the School for Undergraduate Studies. We